Like, how the hell did she get stuck in a dryer? That just doesn't really make
Hey man,
sense.
what's up?
Oh! Hey man! Hey, whoa! What's up? What's up? How's it going?
Yeah, I was just wondering, my wife just baked something, you want it?
Oh yeah, sure. What did she make?
Yeah, she just made some...
Apple crumble.
Ah! 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 Whoa, dude! Calm down! What are you screaming about?
I don't know. Why was I screaming about that?
Okay, so, do you want some?
Apple crumble.
Ah! Ah! Dude! Ah! Calm down! Ah! Hey! Hello? Hey!
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I don't know what's wrong with me. Why am I doing this?
You know what? I don't even care. Just take the goddamn coffee cake and get out of my face. Fucking screaming about nothing. Idiot.
You know what's badass? Childhood trauma. It's something that pretty much everyone has in common to a certain extent. And a lot of times trauma can come from watching like a scary movie or something disturbing that, you know, a child shouldn't normally see. Like me, for example, when I was 7 years old, my parents watched The Ring and let me sit in on it. That was a bad idea. I had nightmares for over a month. But sometimes this trauma happens in the safety of your own childhood cartoons. And today I want to talk about one particular episode from a show that I personally loved very much, which is codenamed Kids Next Door. I'm not sure if you guys remember the show, but it was pretty awesome. It was baller for its time. And I'm sure a lot of you who clicked on this video know exactly what episode I'm talking about. I mean, sure, it's in the thumbnail too, so there's that, but still. We're here to talk about the infamous P.I.N.K.E.Y.E episode. An episode that is so disgusting, so disturbing that even adult me was nauseous watching it. And as a child, I was confused as hell. I was like, why would they do this? This is gross. I don't get it. And again, as an adult, the only question on my mind is why? What was the idea behind it? What was the point of this whole episode? And apparently, after looking into it, it gets a lot darker because this episode is not completely baseless. It is actually inspired off of something. And that something is, you guessed it, extremely disturbing. Now, this is from a wiki, so you could take this with a grain of salt, but it does make a lot of sense. Because this episode was actually based off the original novel that so happened to turn into Sweeney Todd. And the basic plot of this novel is Todd is a barber who murders his customers and turns their bodies over to Mrs. Lovett, his partner in crime, who bakes their flesh into meat pies. Yeah, cannibalism. That's badass. And not only that, but there is another film that potentially could have inspired this episode that was called Soylent Green. And this was brought to my attention by my friend Anthony when we were watching the show. Long story short, there's a superfood called Soylent Green, and everyone is extremely obsessed with it. There's riots breaking out in the street because people want Soylent Green. But the twist is, Soylent Green is in fact made of people. There is some really dark inspiration with this. And I would like to say that explains why this episode is so disgusting, but it still does not. So before we get into this episode, I want everyone to know, put away your food, all right? Especially if you have some delicious apple crisp, which actually I'm going to take a bite right now preemptively. Some good shit. So the episode starts out with the classic spoof of noir films, you know, black and white, jazzy music in the background, gotta solve a mystery type shit. And this whole episode follows Hoagie, or number 2, narrating his own story, trying to solve the mystery of why children are disappearing, which is a genuine problem.
I was in my office enjoying a delicious slice of Nurse Claiborne's apple crumble when she came in.
So number 2 has a little altercation with 86 and they fight. And then after they fight, number 2 hears a scream in the distance and then runs to see the source and runs into Joe, who apparently used to be his partner. And he is eating Nurse Claiborne's famous apple crumble that number 2 was nomming on earlier.
This is what we found.
Wow. That's disgusting.
P.I.N.K.E.Y.E.
Yep. Somebody's been loading their water balloons with the stuff.
They're filling water balloons with this stuff? Okay, let's see. How to get pink eye. Oh. So they're taking their own shit, shoveling it into water balloons and throwing it at people. All right. Now we meet Nurse Claiborne, who takes 86 to get treated. Oh, God. Why would you make it throb? It's already bad enough that it's pink eye and there's so much crust, but you're making it throb? God, I really need to take another bite. Like, it's just, I need something to wash it down. God, it's so good. Oh.
Who was water ballooning kids with pink eye? How'd they get their mitts on pink eye mucus?
How did he get his hands on the pink eye mucus, you say? Oh, probably shitting into his hand. He just plopped it right out there. Just. So number 2 goes back to his office or janitor's closet, and it's completely ransacked, which, once again, it's a janitor's closet, so we could just chalk it up as a vandalism, but no. But then number 2 starts connecting the dots.
There is a connection between the victims. They'd all been in the halls without a pass, but the perps always eluded Joe. That's when it hit me.
How did he miss? Guys, I get it. I'm the nitpick king, but it was right here. It was like an inch away from his face, and then it cuts to him getting shot on the shoulder? Unrealistic. I want my childhood back. So number 2 chases down the perpetrator and finds Joe. Then Joe proceeds to panic and call him fat.
This is bigger than you know. It's bigger than me. It's not as big as you.
Got him. Then right when Joe was about to spill the apple crumble, bam, he gets slapped right in the face with some shit. Jesus Christ. What the hell kind of pink eye is this? I mean, at this point, I'm convinced it's just crusty poop. I know the whole thing's supposed to be like eye crust. You know, you wake up and you get crusties in your eyes. It's like that on an extreme scale. But either way, it's fucking disgusting, especially for a kid's show, you know? And I know all of you who are unaware of what actually happens in this episode are sitting there like, oh, it's just crusty eyes. It's no big deal. Just wait. Just wait, you son of a bitch. Don't judge. Don't judge until you finish the video. I know all of you write your comments before you even watch the video, but watch the whole thing, damn it. So number 2 brings him to the nurse and then starts chatting her up a little bit, you know? Seeing what's going on.
Why don't you help yourself to a crumble while I deal with Joey?
Man, all this talk about an apple crumble is really making me hungry. I think I should take another bite because this just looks so good. Oh, so good. And then he notices that all of the pink eye kids, they're gone.
You really don't want to see them, dearie.
Don't open that door. Don't open that door, you son of a bitch. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. No. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's so disgusting. Oh, God. Get it away. Yeah, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. So, they discover that the secret to her apple crumble is using children's pink eye crust as her topping. God, I really just got to take another bite of this just to get my mind off of things. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I would take cannibalism over this. So the nurse, after being discovered, tries to dispose of number 2, but Joe saves the day, shoots her with some poopy poop.
I'll finish you once and for all.
Okay, it's poop. Like, I know, like, the poop thing is a little bit of a joke, but it doesn't work. It's poop. So in order to get away, the nurse decides to kill herself.
You'll never take.
No!
Dear Lord, she's dead. Okay, no, somehow she actually does get away. And actually, when I rewatched this, I just assumed she died. Like, I actually, like, right when she crumbled to the ground, I was like, oh, she's dead. But no, she gets away, and then everybody lives happily ever after, except the children who witnessed this. Like, the children who witnessed this turned out like me, and you don't want to be like me. So then number 2 naturally decides to get rid of the apple crumble because, you know, it's pink eye crust, and I don't know why someone would want to eat that. I said he decides to dispose of them.
Stop it right now, you son of a bitch!
And then when you think the episode is over and all is good and everything can't get any worse, it's all gone. All the pain and suffering is all gone. Oh, wait. There's a little bit of after credits scene that makes it that much worse.
If the crumble topping was eye crust, what was the filling?
Oh, yeah. Snot. Snot filling. Pink eye diseased crust. Ugh, yeah. God, I need another fucking bite of this. It's just, I'm so hungry. So fucking hungry. Oh my God, yeah. And it doesn't end here. There is another episode. Apparently, the nurse wasn't done, because when she got away, there's a future episode where she takes rare stuffed monkeys and uses them as another baked good. I mean, at least they weren't using human skin cells or hair or something like that. I think they learned from their first mistake of making pink eye as a topping. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I still find this episode disturbing. Maybe it's just because I'm a pussy or whatever you guys say. And as a kid, I can only describe it as being traumatic. It was such a weird, strange, dark, disgusting episode, especially for kids next door. I guess one of the writers just desperately wanted to make something about cannibalism, but wanted to keep it kid friendly, you know? Truly a horror to witness. But before I go, guys, what episodes out there traumatized you? Because I know there were a lot that traumatized me. This one was brought up to my attention recently just by scrolling through the internet. And then I randomly saw a picture of this and I'm like, wow, that's really fucked up. So I angrily typed it out and now we're here. But if you guys have any suggestions for future episodes, if you guys wanted more of this type of content, please follow me on Twitter and just @ me on Twitter with the hashtag child trauma. Give me an episode that traumatized you as a child, and who knows, I might talk about it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I didn't. This was hard to do, not even gonna lie. Just rewatching it many times was pretty gross. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're subscribed to me, please don't unsubscribe, because I will cry. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. This is so fucking good, though. Like, it's so good.
Thanks for watching this video. If you guys want to subscribe, please subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter with the hashtag child trauma in order to give me an episode that you might want me to review in the future. And just have a good day, you know?